Hey everyone, it's Stranger Grayson here. Welcome back to another horror movie review. Today, I will be reviewing the last movie in the Psycho franchise, I believe. I'm not going to be reviewing the Bates Motel TV show. I'm sorry, I just don't have the time for that. Yeah. So, but this is the last movie I'll in the Psycho franchise, and honestly, this movie did not need to be made. I don't know who in their right mind would try to make this movie. This was honestly the weakest for me out of all five. Did not enjoy this one. And people did warn me about it. And the one I'm talking about is the Psycho remake from 1998, starring Vince Vaughn. Oh boy, I have a lot of things to say about this movie. However, this is a Scream Factory release. As you can see on the side here, this is released by Scream Factory, as well as Psycho 4. I forgot to mention that in my last review. This Psycho 4 is also by Scream Factory. Anyways, Psycho 1998. What is this about? So, Psycho 1998 is a remake to the classic 1960 Alfred Hitchcock Psycho, or supposed remake. This is I don't even really know if this is a remake. It's like a shot-for-shot, like, just redone version of the original movie. Like, almost all the lines were taken from the original. They didn't put hardly any new dialogue. They just kept most of it and just redid it in, like, late 90s film footage, and just... I just don't understand why they had to make it shot for shot. If you want to call this a remake, then you got to add something new to, the original. Like, if you're calling it a remake, why are you just reshooting the whole movie shot for shot for the most part? But anyway, I'll continue this rant later. This stars Anne Heck as Marion Crane, and it starts off with her in the hotel with her partner Sam Loomis, and she's debating about she wants to move away for a while, just get out of the city, move to Arizona, and take Sam with her. She wants to get married. Sam's all for it, and she's debating on this. So while she goes to her job, and while she's there, she comes across a bank teller or rich guy, and he had deposited or withdrew $400,000 for his daughter's vacation or wedding. And she decides to take the opportunity, steals the money, and she skips town, ditches town, tries to get a new life, and takes Sam Loomis with her. And of course they figure it out, so they send a private detective after her, and her sister gets involved, and she's driving down the road. She gets a new car, and she needs to get out of town. Then, of course, she arrives at the Bates Motel, and she comes across Norman Bates, played by Vince Vaughn, who you might recognize from Freaky, the 2020 horror film Freaky, as well as that dodgeball movie. I forgot what it was, but he's a popular actor. I don't think he was suited for this role, though. And of course, Norman Bates is there. He helps her, repeats. This is pretty much repeated from the original. Don't really want to go into detail. Helps her unpack, gives her room number 1, and after that, chaos ensues and yada, yada, yada. Psycho, the remake, I don't think was necessary. If you can even call it a remake, this is honestly just shot for shot, but done in like a 98 style. They do get some popular actors to play these characters. Anne Heck was alright as Marion. I prefer the original actor for Marion instead of her. But, I still think she did an alright job, except, I didn't like her with the short hair. Vince Vaughn, honestly not a good choice for Norman Bates. He just doesn't give off the same vibe as Anthony Perkins did, and this was honestly probably a downtime in his career where he didn't he was probably just starting off and needed to get some acting choices made and movies done, so he took this role. This movie was made by, if I can find it, Gus Van Sant, directed by Gus Van Sant. And, of course, Gus Van Sant you might recognize from a few other movies that were directed by him. You may see him in the credits. But, Vince Vaughn, I don't think, portrayed a good job with Norman Bates. He just felt kind of off to me. I will say, however, Julianne Moore, who plays Lila Crane, Marion Crane's sister, does a much better job, in my opinion, than the original Lila Crane in the 1960s Alfred Hitchcock Psycho. I know I'm going to get, heat for saying that, but I'm sorry. That's what I believe. I think she's a lot more badass, and she doesn't care about people's feelings. She just wants to find her sister and get out. The guy who plays Sam Loomis, I thought, was all right. Kind of more southern than the original Sam Loomis. But other than that, I can't really say much because this is just shot for shot. William H. Macy plays Arbogast, and I gotta say, he's actually does all right for that role. William H. Macy is obviously a recognizable actor in Hollywood. But I think he done a pretty good job playing a private detective, Arbogast. Yeah, but the kills in this movie was the same body count as the original, of course, since it's shot for shot. They actually shot for shot remaked the Arbogast kill. I got to be honest. Does not sit well for 1998 audiences or 2022 audiences right now. I just don't think it looks as good. I can understand for the 60s why they had to do that, but in 98, you reshot the exact same way he was killed. Like, why? It doesn't look well on screen. And of course, the ending is the same, shot for shot. I'm saying shot for shot a lot. I'm sorry. It's the honest truth, though. But ending's the same. Norman Bates is revealed as a killer. I'm sorry I'm spoiling this for you, but you should know by now. Norman Bates is revealed to be Mother, and he's, schizophrenic, and he's thinking Mother's alive. At least they didn't go into as depth on why Norman Bates was doing that as they did in the original. So, yeah, props for that. Other than that, not really much else to say about this remake. But, yeah, that has been my review on Psycho 1998, the remake. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 6.5, definitely. Did not enjoy this really all that well. Shot for shot remake was not as good. Probably my least favorite out of the franchise. But that's just what I think. What is everyone's thoughts on Psycho 1998? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. And with that, I am finished with the Psycho franchise, and I will be uploading the Psycho rankings soon. And until then, I will see you all in the next one. God bless, and have a good day. Bye, everyone.